Is it ready to go? All right, let's go. Let's do this. When is it? February 7th. Well, that negates that. And it is Kansas City. Okay. All right. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk Empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I was tardy or not here at the time that the talk said I was going to talk because this is coming up over the ridge right now. I think I'm going to post them on Snapnacks. I'm going to take the time. It takes forever. I just should. But I think I'll post it. I'll post it. I got a few because I play with the settings. And it turns out I got one really freaking cool one of. This one's pretty cool. Boop, boop, boop. I'll post them on Snapnacks, on Instacrap, and maybe Facebook too. That one. What number is that? 722? I think that one's my favorite. And then it was like, you see these clouds above it and they're just dancing around the moon. This one was like a good picture. If I zoom it in, you can actually see a cloud. Oh, craptastic. Well, that's lame. I don't even wanna. Now I don't even wanna. I'm not gonna. I'll just post it. Besides, the battery's gonna die here in a second on the camera. In cold months, freaking cold weather is murder on batteries. Psh, you can't even see it. It's crap, but it's a really good picture because I got Snapnacks, so I'll share over on Instagram or Facebook. Who knows? So, another cold day. Another very cold day in northern New Mexico. I just listened to a really good talk. Before I forget, I wanted to start off with that. Mandipool Walsh at Astrology Hub rarely disappoints. Ain't nobody's 100%. And she posted about, she did a talk with a woman I never heard of before, and she was right up there in Portland. When I was in Salem for 4 years, I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Mom! What's he doing? He's alright. He's the light. Tucker, get out of your brother's ear. Every time I talk, you get in your brother's ear. And I don't think he likes it. Come here. Come here. Nice try, Mom. I appreciate your discretion. Not bad. No, but you can't lick in his ear. Because I'm tired of cleaning out in his ear. It's all nasty. Then he's going to move over to the other side. See, he doesn't want to be impolite, so he's very obliging. Benny is. He's just a good old boy. He never made no harm. So, what was the lady's name? Did I not even say it? I don't even think I said it. It is. I'm trying to look up more because I get cranks in my neck. So I'm trying not to look down so much. Practice operational risk management. Personal PPE, personal protection equipment. Ergonomics. Ergonomics. Her name is Judith Hill, and she's out of Portland. And she's actually why I have the title in quotes, because she reminded me, be uncomplaining. I'm not always uncomplaining. Sometimes I'm very complaining. Sometimes I'm complaining to the max. Sometimes I'm complaining on steroids. Sometimes I can't stand the sound of my own voice with the words that are coming out. Until I say, walk away. I walk away. So, I really liked the lady. I did. But see, and then I'll go look on people's websites, you know. She's been doing it for since she was 10 years old, and I guess she's in her late 50s. I'm not a good very guesser of age because I go vibration and frequency, and sometimes people's energy is, you know, I was born an old soul myself. People always said that you're an old soul. I'm like, yeah, I know. But they did a really good talk, and if you can't sleep in the middle of the night or just get up and want to clean the house, just I like to just put talks on and put them in my phone, or put them in my pocket, put my phone in my pocket, and then just go around and do my daily stuff. Because nobody can sit there and listen. I did get to meditate state 2 times today. One for about 55 minutes, and whatever time the second time was. But when I came out, I was like, I was listening for Mom's DVD, and it had stopped, and I don't know how long it had stopped for. Even though she's fine, but I don't like just leaving her hanging, sitting here in the living room, you know. She's fine. She doesn't ever. She's always been well, not always, but in her older years, she's always been uncomplaining. Always, Mom. You're a graceful example of being uncomplaining. You know that? Huh? You teach me how to be uncomplaining. You're an example. I mean, I know how to do it. Just sometimes with my placements, you know. Sometimes a lot of times I do. I don't complain most of the time. I don't give. We're our own worst critics, aren't we? Aren't we our own worst critics? I think that we are our own worst critics. Anyway, so I looked up her website, and I was gonna freaking get a reading. You know, I'll pay $100, but I ain't gonna pay no freaking $350. That's why I'm like, and it's like, because when you get the introduction, it's like, I'm doing the math in my head. Okay, she's been doing charts for how, they're 2 hours. Okay, it's like, at what point, when can they be free? That's, at what point do you have enough money? Because that's a lot of money over the years. That's what one thing I've been pretty good at is living below my means or at my means. A little above my means. No. Here and there. No. I've been pretty reasonable. I've never really been bad with money. I make the choices I make because I think they're the best for my family. Like when I chose to feed my dogs because I couldn't pay the freaking what the gas company wants up in freaking the Pacific Northwest, go back and look at I got a whole freaking whole playlist on the greed of Oregon. It's on the 45th parallel, right? This is funny because it's halfway between the equator. I'm big on latitude and longitude and stuff like that. And I looked up CERN, and CERN is on the 46th. Because energy travels through freaking latitude, longitude, earth line, people don't understand electricity. It's all woo-woo. Jessie did a good talk. She always does a good talk. There's always one little gold nugget that just goes, gosh darn it, lady. You're really a neat gal. You really are. That's why I like to seek so much information about people, because they teach me how to be a better person than I feel like I am sometimes. They really do. I got a really cool compliment on a comment today I think I'm going to read. If I can find it. Sometimes I get compliments because mostly I feel like I talk to myself, but sometimes I get these compliments and I'm just like, this is why I do it, I gotta turn, this light makes me look ghostly. Gosh darn that moon though, man. Stan Lee, you gonna wake up, Stan Lee? I learned a new word today, but I'm hooked on phonics, so I can't figure out what it actually is, because I don't think it's spelled how it sounds. That's why I have trouble. That's why I'm a terrible speller, because words have so many different ways that they could be spelled. And people just want that one. I'm like, dude, sound it out. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, then there you have it. But you have the red markers. Those red markers. Those people that... Here's a picture of Mom looking at the sunset tonight. She's so cute. Such a cute little lady. She always covers her dog's face. So I'm like, Mom, I don't ever have the flash on for these. She needs sun. We all need sun. I'm all washed out. I'm all pasty, white, pasty. Anyway, let's see if I can't find. What was I looking for? Oh, that compliment. It was so nice. Do 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 do. And it was somebody, but I don't remember. People like to change their names a lot, so I don't know. It says, you are awesome. For real. I hope that you know how much you speaking your truth genuinely helps me hold on to some of my own sanity and self-confidence. Thank you so much for being you. See, I already did it. Who knows what tomorrow brings? I never know what tomorrow brings. But people go, you know, I hear people say, well, if I could just help one person, if I could just help one person in my life, then I just have lived just a full life, you know. And I'm like, dude, mission complete. When I was like, psh, you know, psh. I just always, I'm the little worker bee, because I don't know. Because people are weird to have conversations, but I can always see stuff that needs to be done. Like, I go, when I was friends with Bill W., and I go, there's always coffees and stuff like that, and there's always parties and conferences, and I was just doing service work here and there and volunteering for here and this and that and that and this and that. And I learned a lot, and I got a lot of experience, you know, and stuff like that. And I was like, what I figured out is I was like that before I was friends with Bill W., and I'm still like that after. Ooh, a contributor, and they're one of my Earth Angels got a package in the mail today, and story of my life, Social D. It's a good song. It's one of, I'd go get it, but it's too heavy. I got one of those way down. I mean, I don't, it would take me too long. Anyway, I'll just tell you about it. It's one of those weighted blankets. I always wanted one. I always was curious about one, and then I got one in the mail today. I was like, can you believe that, Mom? How cool is that? Come here, Benny. I know you just keep wanting to get away from Tucker, and he just keeps getting you, and he's gonna get flicked. Come on. No, it's not. I talk trash. Come here. I know. Come on. Tucker. What? See, this is what I have a hard time with. Because it's every day. The stuff that's all the time. Every day. That it's just like, don't do that. Should I lock you in a room so you don't do it? What is it that I can possibly do to get him to not? I can't, you know. It's because I'm up here because of the full moon energy. I'm always up here because I'm fucking Marge. You know, this is how I live. You know, this is what I do all the time. Try to keep it down here, Marge. Because you can't upset the dogs. It's fucking a constant. I can't wait till fucking winter is over. Shit's sake. And when I go out, I'm not wearing a stupid fucking face diaper either. I'll just go off in the woods. It is so stupid to see people freaking in cars by themselves. These are the hiders. People like to hide. So anyway, Judith did hit on a couple of things that were really cool about past life karma. And one of the things that is worth mentioning is a tidbit about, because I'm like, I see people, I'm like, man, their whole life has been cush. I've known people, my brother is one. Cush. Cush. That, to me, cush means you can do what you want, when you want, go where you want, when you want, you know, go whenever you want, go anywhere you want in the world, you do it, right? Right? And I used to, I never really like got jealous or wanted that, because there's always. Who is that? It's another delivery person. Stop it. It's another delivery person. I'll be right back. Stop. You're fine. Stop. Chill. Come here, baby. Come here. Tucker, come here. Come here, Tucker. Come here. Tucker, come here. You're okay. See? There she is. Oh, Mom! I know what these are. They're crab cakes. You want to shove that? Yeah. We're gonna eat fancy in a little bit. Fancy. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna put those all the way up there. I love my Earth Angels, man. So whenever, like, I get... anyway, what was I talking about? Was I not being uncomplaining? I don't think I was being uncomplaining. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's in trouble. You do that when you get scared. Huh. Huh. Good boy? Okay. So happy Leo full moon. Cancer in Vedic. I was looking at my charts. It just... Lay down, buddy. Luna doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. I think she likes the facial, actually. I am what I am. That's why I got this. Actually. Can you see it? I got this because of Popeye. Because of Robin Williams. So... thank you for the synchronicity. Eye of the State. That's really cool. I appreciate that. It's like life confirmation. That's what I was talking about. What she was talking about. She's like, don't worry too much about all those people that seemingly have these cush lives, because that's their. She's like, they're probably like saved a village or something in a past life is what they probably did, and now they got the good karma for that, but they're wasting it. She said it's almost easier to live a hard life, and I was like, no, it's not. Oh wait, and then I was like, oh, almost. That's the word. Halsey just came on. I guess she found out she's pregnant. Not gonna get the same kind of content you ever did before. I wonder if she got pregnant by the numbers. I'm starting to get into gematria. I like listening to just Zach, dude, because if I would be looking, that's how I would spend my days. It's just looking stuff up, and I'd just be like, that's not an anthole I want to spend my time in, so I listen to Zach. I'll learn, and I'll verify my own stuff, but I did that stuff when I was a kid. Coding and decode and all that stuff, and I've been paying attention ever since. I just never got into it as much as he has because I've been busy. I'm a little bit busier than old Zach is, but he's had a big full life. I think he just turned 37. Anyway, now once they start hooking up gematria with astrology, then astronomy, that's when we'll be ahead of all of them. The nefarious doers, the evil doers. We'll already be there. We'll just be there. With our prayer circles of setting positive intentions. God, don't let these evil people don't let their wicked be done. Thy will, God, be done. It'll be good. It'll be good. All you have to do to combat darkness is fucking smile at somebody when they're having a bad day. You can transmute evil like that. It's something so small. Oh. And then here's another synchronicity. When we moved here, my landlord wanted us to know that she is a person of God and a high vibrational being. So this was here. House anchors this hope, or house. Hope anchors the soul. And I was like, and I show her my tattoo. Mom asked me from time to time if I have an anchor tattoo to keep me grounded onto this earthly plane, and I assure that is one of the reasons I do. Yeah. Owl's back in. You got. I hear him around here. Hi, kitty, kitty. I hear him around here, but I have yet to see an owl. Well, that's not true. I saw an owl at the top of the neighbor's, like, they have one of those gazebo things, outdoor things. I saw one on the top, but it's not a real owl. But I hear him a lot. So it's only a matter of time, I think. Because we're the same vibration. Because they'd come to see me from time to time in Oregon. So that is rad. Happy for you. Owl's back. That is so rad. I love owl, man. It's all energy, nature. People want to demonize it because they got demons in themselves. Because they got wickedry in themselves and they could only imagine what these people are doing. I don't do stuff like, I ain't ever into this stuff where you freaking like harm animals, like the witches on Stardust. You know, where they like cut open foxes and stuff like that to advance. No, you don't harm and end the life of another being to your advantage. And the people that do, there's gonna be hell to pay. Heaven to pay. There's gonna be heaven to pay. So how many people are gonna step up and be kind and loving to these nefarious doers if they decide to step into the light? See, that's how people have a hard time. It's a two-way street. I have a harder time with people as people have with me. Usually it's a positive here, the engagements that I've had in the land of enchantment have been more positive than negative. I dare say. So, anyway, a lot of people are doing ceremonies. A lot of people are setting their intentions. See, my take on it is wherever the planets are lined up in the sky, wherever they've been at significant times before, my body is waking up to that remembrance. It always does. That's what astrology does. Because our body is all water, and our spirit travels in that water and that vibrational frequency. And you know, either it's going to flow through freaking incarnation high or low. You know, sometimes you fall through the cracks and you get a little seedy. You know, everybody's human. Having a spirit, having a human experience. We're all allowed to have the same experiences, you know. Some people live incarnations and incarnations just living dark, and the spirit wants to go towards the light. It does. I think it's like a natural law of the universe that things want to prosper at a higher vibrational frequency. So people can, you know, and that desire for money, property, prestige, all that stuff. Benny, are you okay? He's like, yeah, Marge, he's under my chin, Marge. Okay, Ben. Such a good sport. It's just all earthly stuff, and all that earthly stuff people use to play games. It's freaking bullshit. Freaking head games. Just, I ain't never been into any of that, so I just don't participate. So I just hang out at home. But it's going to warm up, and I got a heck of a freaking tour guide in the local area, so I'm super excited about that. Anyway. Hi, Aaron, you're driving. Yeah, you know, and I was I'm incarnations, you know, I identify with my placements with just being a freaking, and I try to be soft and cuddly and, you know, don't give me a piece of paper and say, you know, keep an eye on this. Because I'll end up dumping coffee on it. It'll get, you know, all freaking, like, you know, no, don't do that. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. But people are waking up to remembrances of where their spirit was, and their spirit is looking at, from that point to this, you know, the trajectory. Are they vibing higher or lower, or are they just still maintaining? So there's a lot of reconciliation going on right now. Spiritual reconciliation is the way I see it. I'm really going to try to be more uncomplaining. That's what my goals are going to be. But as soon as it starts warm up, I can do my stuff outside, and then I can go burn it up, and then I won't have enough energy to come in and bitch complain about shit I don't have control over. So, anyway, I'm going to go eat me some crab cakes from... they're from the East Coast, right?